of being physically or mentally exhausted due to working too much.
Yes, so that's burnout.
Burnout. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Next is daydream. Daydream.
Daydream. Daydream.
To enjoy a series of pleasant thoughts that distract one from the present.
To enjoy a series of present thoughts that distract one from the present.
During our hike, I found myself daydreaming about living in the mountains.
During our hike, I found myself daydreaming about living in the mountains.
Hello?
Hello? Okay.
Okay, okay, yes. Okay, so next word is escape. Escape.
Escape. Escape.
To get away from something dangerous, harmful, or unpleasant.
To get away from something dangerous, harmful, or unpleasant.
By blending in with its environment, the octopus is able to escape its predators.
By blending in with its environment, the octopus is able to escape its predators.
Predators.
Predators. Predators.
Yes. Do you know this word, predator?
Predators. It's very difficult to explain. Yeah, I understand.
Mm, okay, yes. Okay, so when we say predator, it's something that is looking for food.
Food. Looking for the food. Yeah,
Yes, or looking for its prey or food.
food. Yeah.
Okay. Next word is workload. Workload.
Workload. Workload.
The amount of work a person, group, or organization has to do.
The amount of work a person, a group, or organization has to do.
If your workload isn't too heavy next week, I need some help finishing this report.
If your workload isn't too heavy next week, I need some help finishing this report.
Okay. All right, so we are done with vocabulary. Any question, Mr. Markey?
No question. Thank you. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so let's go to article. Okay, so please repeat after me.
Okay.
70% of Americans mentally clock out before vacation.
70% of Americans mentally clock out before vacation.
There's so much to do before a vacation, like packing and cleaning the house before you leave.
There is so much to do vacation, like packing and cleaning the house before you leave.
Okay, so this is really true, Mr. Markey.
Yeah.
Packing and cleaning the house before you go to you go on vacation. Okay, who can do all that and think about work?
Who can do all that and think about work?
Well, it turns out that 70% of Americans mentally clock out of the office as early as 3 days before their vacation starts.
Well, it turns out that 70% of Americans mentally clock out of the office as early as 3 days before their vacation starts.
This is according to a survey of 2,000 Americans by Tucker Research and done for travel company Cheap Caribbean. Almost half of the participants, or 47%, said they find it difficult to focus at work just before vacation.
Uh, this is according to a survey of 2,000 Americans by Tucker and Research and done for travel company Cheap Caribbean. Almost half of the participants, 47%, said they find it difficult to focus at work just before a
Vacation.
vacation, va-
Yes. Okay, again, vacation. Oh,
vacation.
yes, that's correct. Losing focus at work doesn't mean someone is lazy. They might just really need a break. And as many as 75% American workers say they've had brain fog, meaning they're not able to think clearly, which could be a sign of burnout.
Losing focus at work doesn't mean someone is lazy. They might just really need a break. And as many as 75% of American workers say uh, they've had brain fog, meaning they are not able to think clearly, which could be a sign of burnout.
Yes. The survey also asked about the warning signs for needing time off.
The survey also asked about the warning sign for needing time off.
Feeling burnout was at the top of the list, with 62% of participants identifying it as a warning sign. Daydreaming about escaping was chosen by 45%, while getting annoyed with others was chosen by 44%.
Feeling burnout was at the top of the list, with 62% of participants identifying it as a warning sign. Daydreaming about escaping was chosen by 45%, while getting annoyed with chosen by 44%.
Hmm. Also, 39% named feeling tired even after getting enough sleep as how they know it's time for a vacation. 35% identified having low energy even on weekends as their sign.
Also, 39% named feeling tired, even after getting enough sleep, as how they know it's time for vacation. 35% identified having low energy even on weekends. Their sign.
Okay, there's nothing like taking time off to help with burnout. While we wait for our vacation, there are other things that we can do to feel better and stay focused.
There is nothing like taking time off to help with burnout. But while we wait for our vacation, what we can do to feel better and stay focused.
The Mayo Clinic's advice is to find relaxing activities like yoga to do outside of work so you get a break from stress. It also suggests asking for help when you need it. This could be to your boss about your workload or discussing stress with close friends and family.
The Mayo Clinic's advice is to find relaxing activities like yoga to do outside of work or you get a break from stress. It also suggests asking for help when you need it. This could be to your boss about your workload or discussing stress with close friends and family.
Yes. Okay. So thank you, Mr. Markey, for reading this whole article. Okay. So 70%
Hmm.
of Americans mentally clock out before vacation. Okay. So, um, okay. This word clock out.
What about?
We have mentioned this word clock out many times in yes in this article. Okay, what is clock out?
Workout. In general, finish their work and go out from our office. Is that right?
Mm,
And record.
ye- okay, yes. So according to vocabulary,
Hmm.
it is um
Record.
yeah to record the time,
Yeah.
to record the time when you leave at work. Okay, so that is clock out. Okay,
Record.
okay. How about mentally clock out?
Mentally clock out. This is, it means we can feel such clock out means we don't concentrate on our work.
Again, I'm sorry.
We cannot concentrate the work, our work.
Yes, yes. So in other words, it is um when a person experience when a person is having this mentally clock out experience, it means he is mentally absent. I'm
Absent.
sorry. Yeah, mentally physically present but mentally absent.
Mm, uh,
Yes, physically present but mentally absent. His mind is not there.
yeah, not there, not in
Mm,
for the.
yeah, yes. So it's from nowhere. Yes. Okay. So yeah, according here, okay, I'm sorry. According here that um 70% of Americans mentally clock out of the office as early as 3 days before their vacation starts.
Mm.
Okay, so mentally clock out. So it means they are not they are out of focus.
Yes, out of focus. Yeah.
Yes, on their job because they're I mean what they are thinking is always vacation.
Yes.
Yes. How will I
Yeah.
how am I going to prepare for vacation? How am I going to fix the house before leaving like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about you, Mr. Markey?
I
Before vacation.
for vacation. Yes, I
Mm.
always prepare for everything before the such a trip.
How do you prepare?
Mama?
How do you prepare
Prepare.
for vacation? For coming vacation?
Yes. Of course, packing the clothes or something to bring it. Yeah. So,
Packing the clothes?
yeah, clothes or something in a suitcase like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
and before that, what should I bring to that vacation? Only that clothing, not only the clothing. So I always bring some others. It is not so important items like that. So
Mm.
And is it necessary this time or not? So I'm thinking, but mostly I bring more clothes or something.
More clothes?
Yeah,
Mm, okay. Yes. Especially when you spend um like 1 week for vacation.
yeah, yeah. It,
So
it,
you're,
yeah.
mm,
So we need to bring such a clothing,
yes, enough clothes.
enough clothes, because
Mm,
in general we don't have the laundry
mm, mm.
as a hotel.
Yes.
Very, very rare. So we bring some clothes and for 7 days or 6 days, yeah, I can wear such a clothes. Yeah, I have
Mm,
been that one.
y- yes. Yeah. Yeah. So, um, uh, in this article, I understand why
Mm,
70% of Americans,
yeah,
yeah, are experiencing mentally clock out before their vacation starts.
mm,
Yeah, because they are preoccupied of the things that they have to do.
yes,
Yes. Um, so there are many things that would come up in their mind, like task in the office, things,
yeah,
yeah, responsibilities in the office, and then for vacation, things to pack,
yes,
what kind of traveling bag that
mm,
you are going to use, like that.
that's right.
Hmm?
Mm, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yes. Okay. All right. So, how about this one, Mr. Markey? Do you find it hard to focus at work just before vacation?
Yes, yes.
You too?
Yes, I.
Okay. Yes. But how about um uh, if you find hard to focus at work, so before vacation, uh would you uh would you be able to do the work correctly?
Actually, of course, we have to do our tasks correctly, of course. So, but sometimes my mind go on a vacation. Yeah,
Okay. But somehow uh you would be able to um work properly, even though uh your mind is mentally absent and your body is physically present.
yes.
Yes. Okay, so how about this one? Brain fog or burnout.
Green fog. Mm,
Do you experience this one?
uh,
Brain fog.
green fog. I didn't have such a big fog. Yeah. Anymore.
But before, when you were working on a subway station.
Yes, yes, subway station. Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
on that time, I had the vacation, of course, many, but I didn't have such a fog.
How about burnout?
Burnout. Burnout. I haven't had such a burnout.
Mm, okay, so that's good to hear, Mr. Markey. Okay, so when was the last time you took time off work?
Time off work. Time off. Time
Mm-hmm.
means
When was the when was the last time you took time off work?
time off work means a vacation.
Yes,
Uh,
time off work.
Time off work. Before the retirement, I had the long vacation. Vacation. Yeah, before retirement. So it was 2017 in
Mm-hmm.
March, mostly March, almost 1 month. I didn't work.
Mm, I see.
I had paid holiday, so many.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, I took. And
Mm.
we go abroad, United States. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
So I'm sure you had you had fun.
mm, mm, mm.
Yes, I'm sure that you really enjoyed your time off work at that time.
Yes, yes. So,
Mm, okay. All right. Okay. Any question from this topic, Mr. Marty?
okay, no question. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So talk to you next time, Mr. Marky. Good night, Mr. Marky. Bye for now.
Thank you.